This is the story of the forgotten letter. It was a rainy Saturday afternoon when Clara reluctantly decided to explore the attic of her late grandmother's house. The air was thick with the scent of old wood and musty paper, and rays of afternoon sunlight filtered through a small, grimy window, catching dust motes dancing like tiny fairies. Clara had spent countless weekends visiting the house, but she'd never felt compelled to venture into the attic, until now. With a deep breath, she climbed the creaky stairs, which protested under her weight. The attic was cluttered with cardboard boxes, old furniture draped in white sheets, and stacks of faded photographs. As she sifted through the debris, her fingers brushed against something cool and solid beneath the dust. She pulled it out, a chest, ornately carved but weathered with age. With surprising effort, she pried it open. Inside, alongside forgotten toys and broken trinkets, lay a single, yellowed envelope sealed with a wax stamp, bearing an intricate design that resembled a phoenix rising from flames. Clara's heart raced as she carefully broke the seal, the wax cracking like dry leaves. Inside, she found an ancient letter, its pages fragile and stained. The handwriting was elegant yet twisted with age, a relic from another time filled with secrets waiting to be unearthed. She unfolded it, and began to read. "Beware the hour of reckoning," the letter began ominously. "The past is not as concealed as it seems, nor is it forgiving. Seek the key hidden beneath the Ashen Oak, for only then shall the truth unearth itself." Clara's eyes widened. What did this mean? The Ashen Oak. A thrill of fear and excitement coursed through her as she reread the words, setting the letter down. She glanced around the attic, suddenly aware of how the air had turned heavy, charged with an unseen tension. With each passing second, the weight of the message consumed her thoughts. Her grandmother had often spoken of the Ashen Oak in their backyard, a giant tree whose gnarled roots hugged the earth. Could there really be a key hidden beneath it? Clara rushed down the stairs, her heart pounding with a sense of urgency gnawing at her. Once outside, she dashed to the tree, rain-soaked leaves brushing against her clothes. The Ashen Oak loomed above her, its branches stretching like skeletal arms, and she dropped to her knees at its base. As her fingers dug into the damp earth, a surge of raw energy coursed through her. She wasn't just digging for a key, she was unearthing the past itself. Minutes felt like hours as Clara clawed at the ground until her fingers struck something hard. A small, rusted box emerged. With trembling hands, she pried it open. Inside lay a thin iron key, tarnished but beautifully crafted, alongside a faded photograph of a woman, her great-great-grandmother, Clara recognized, with piercing eyes that seemed to stare straight into her soul. Hastily, Clara returned to the attic, clutching the key tightly as if it were a lifeline. She surveyed the corners of the room, seeking anything that might require a key. Just as she was about to lose hope, she spotted an old writing desk tucked away in the shadows. Her heart raced as she approached it. The desk was locked, the wood intricately carved and just as ancient as the letter. She inserted the key, and with a gentle turn, the lock clicked open. The drawer slid forward, revealing a trove of letters, maps, and a leather-bound journal, all dust-covered yet beckoning her forward. As she pieced together the fragments of history, Clara discovered that her ancestors had been part of a hidden society, protectors of a powerful secret lost to time. The cryptic warning in the letter was a chilling foretelling of a threat that had long shadowed her family's legacy. As Clara turned the pages of the journal, she read about an impending turmoil, an ancient adversary that sought to reclaim what was lost. The warning was more than a message, it was a plea. The urgency settled in her bones. Time was running out. The rain poured outside as Clara's mind whirred. With every piece of information she unearthed, she realized she had inherited a role she never asked for, a guardian meant to protect her family's legacy. Suddenly, a gust of wind rattled the attic door. Clara glanced toward it, heart pounding with the realization that she was not alone. The forgotten letter had awakened something much more perilous, something that would do everything in its power to keep her from uncovering the truth. With grim determination, Clara steeled herself. This was just the beginning.